Well, Singapore will do more to help train and upskill African officials under a new 3-year partnership package. This was announced by Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong in Rwanda, wrapping up his first official visit to an African nation at a joint media conference. At the same time, Mr. Lee has reaffirmed ties with Rwanda and discussed areas for closer collaboration. Sherlyn Xiao with this report from Kigali.
A somber yet symbolic moment for Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong on his first official visit to an African nation, laying a wreath at the Kigali Genocide Memorial to remember the hundreds of thousands of Rwandans who died in the 1994 genocide. He also sat down with Rwandan President Paul Kagame to discuss matters. Mr. Lee said both countries had much in common.
Both place importance on international cooperation to improve our societies and our people's lives. Both seek to work with other small countries to secure peace, progress and prosperity for our peoples in a dangerous world.
Both leaders also committed to enhance bilateral partnerships. Beyond trade and investment, education and healthcare are also on the cards.
Our companies are also venturing into Africa. It's a new market for them, but the economic opportunities are growing as the continent opens up to digitalization, regional integration, and global trade. There are many bright spots in Africa, and Rwanda is one of the brightest.
We look at issues of security, we want to work with them on dealing with climate change, which affects every part of the world. Looking at the situation we have had in the recent past of this pandemic, the health sector, how do we deal with each other, how do we cooperate in this area?
Singapore will also deepen ties in the African continent with a new 3-year partnership package. This means African officials get postgraduate scholarships in Singapore universities and priority placements in skills programs. It's also the 30th anniversary of the Singapore Cooperation Program, which offers technical assistance to other developing countries. More than 12,000 African officials have attended these courses, with many from Rwanda.
We will customize courses in priority areas for Africa, and these will cover emerging issues such as climate change and sustainability, and digitalization and smart cities. We look forward to Rwanda's and other African countries' continued participation in the SCP.
Mr. Lee says his first visit to Africa has been a very meaningful one, and he's grateful for the goodwill he's seen towards Singapore. He adds Singapore will continue to encourage people and businesses to venture into new markets in Africa. Sherlyn Xiao, CNA Kigali.